I have a question for you. What purple McDonald's character, introduced in 1971 as part of McDonaldland, is known for his love of milkshakes? Hi, I'm Mark Ellison, host of the podcast 5 Daily Trivia Questions. Here's another question. What NFL team, founded in 1961, is known for its purple uniforms and Viking horn logo? No, the questions aren't always purple, but we do have theme days on 5 Daily Trivia Questions. Here's one more. What 1984 Prince film and album features the hit songs When Doves Cry and a song about rain? Follow 5 Daily Trivia Questions and come play along. Oh, and the answers: The Grimace, The Vikings, and Purple Rain. 5 Daily Trivia Questions wherever you get your shows. The number 5 Daily Trivia Questions.
It is the world's most secretive election. When a pope dies, ancient traditions begin. A silver hammer, a destroyed ring, over 100 cardinals locked away from the world, choosing the next leader of 1 billion faithful. White smoke. The path to a new pope, from Caloroga Shark Media, wherever you get your podcasts.
Caloroga Shark Media.
From Washington, D.C., where the bosses sometimes let us pre-tape Friday, this is Ballad.
Yeah, baby, long weekend for me. Let's hit this. Hi, I'm Patrick Gutfield. Have you seen the price of potato chips lately? A bag of chips now costs nearly 50% more than 10 years ago. 10 years ago, a 16-ounce bag cost $4.27. Now it's $6.32. That's like paying for a bag of air with a few potato slices thrown in as a courtesy. So I was looking into why this is happening, and you know what the culprit is? Not just inflation, it's climate change. Yes, our overheating planet is coming after your snack cabinet. First, they came for the avocado toast, and I said nothing because I'm not a millennial. Now they're coming for my ruffles. Idaho and Washington are our biggest potato-producing states. Last year, Idaho had its 3rd warmest year on record. Washington had its 15th warmest. You know things are bad when potatoes are getting sunburned. And Pennsylvania, which has more potato chip factories than any other state, just had its warmest year on record. The amount of land used for growing chipping potatoes in Pennsylvania has been shrinking faster than my patience with people who put ketchup on steak. This Cornell professor, Walter DeYoung, said if the climate is changing and changing kind of rapidly, we have to develop potatoes that are adapted to the new climate. Ah yes, heat-resistant super potatoes. I'm imagining potatoes with tiny sunglasses and SPF 100. DeYoung also questioned whether Western states have enough water to keep growing all those potatoes. Do they have the water to sustainably use to grow all those potatoes indefinitely out west? I think the answer to that is no. Water shortages in the West? Who could have possibly predicted this besides every climate scientist for the past 30 years? New Mexico farmers are dealing with droughts and wildfires. Oklahoma was a top producer of cotton and wheat, but suffered huge losses due to extreme weather. As rare as a potato chip in Pennsylvania will be the new as rare as hen's teeth. The article suggests we should reduce heat-trapping gases, educate ourselves about climate issues, talk to our friends and family, and support pro-climate political candidates. Or, and I'm just spitballing here, we could develop chips made from a more resilient vegetable. So next time you're at the grocery store staring at that $8 bag of Lay's, just remember, it's not just inflation, it's not just corporate greed, it's that the earth is getting so hot that even potatoes are saying, I can't work under these conditions. And that's why I've started hoarding chips in my basement. I'm sitting on potato gold, people. In 20 years, I'll be trading Cool Ranch Doritos for a new car. So a new report came out about the 39 strangest things found on beaches. 39, not 40. Someone at the research department got tired and said, you know what? 39 weird things is enough. I'm going home. Now, let me set the stage here. We all expect to find certain things at the beach. Seashells, seaweed, that one weird guy wearing socks with sandals. But apparently, People have found everything from jeeps to unexploded bombs washing up on shore. In Lancashire, England, they found an entire Jeep Cherokee just sitting on the beach. Some people think it's been there since the 80s, which makes sense because that's also when most Jeep owners' personalities stopped developing. In New Zealand, thousands of milk powder bags washed ashore after a cargo ship disaster. New Zealand officials called it an environmental catastrophe. The cows called it a trade secret leak. Here's a good one. In Germany, thousands of plastic eggs with toys inside floated onto a beach. German children were thrilled until they realized the toys were made in France. Now get this. In Sydney last month, they closed 9 beaches because mysterious white and gray balls washed ashore. Tests found they contained soap scum, cosmetics, and traces of pharmaceuticals. So basically, it was just the collective bathroom cabinet of the Kardashian family washing up on shore. They've found woolly mammoth teeth on beaches worldwide, which really puts things in perspective. You're complaining about forgetting your sunscreen, meanwhile some poor mammoth is walking around without his teeth. In Australia, they found what they thought was some creepy alien creature, but it turned out to be a sea tulip. Very disappointing. If aliens ever do visit Earth, I hope they land somewhere more dignified than Australia, like Nebraska. In 2007, a cargo ship spilled shipping containers off the coast of England, washing BMW motorcycles and wine barrels onto the beach. Locals rushed to grab what they could, which is a very polite British way of saying looters descended like vultures on a carcass. My favorite has to be the Garfield phones. For 30 years, plastic phones shaped like Garfield kept washing up on beaches in France. Turns out a shipping container full of them crashed into a sea cave in the 80s. For 3 decades, the ocean has been slowly giving us back our terrible taste in consumer electronics. Oh, and in Florida, because of course it's Florida, a grand piano mysteriously appeared on a sandbar in 2011. It was eventually revealed to be an art project by some student. Because nothing says I'm an artist like abandoning a perfectly good musical instrument in the ocean. Speaking of Florida, in the 70s, someone had the brilliant idea to dump 2 million tires into the ocean to create an artificial reef. Well, they're still washing up on beaches today. It's like the ocean is saying, "Nice try, humans. Here's your garbage back." In Croatia, they found a megalodon tooth, which belonged to a prehistoric shark believed to be up to 59 feet long. I've seen smaller studio apartments in New York City. World War II relics keep washing up too. Aircraft, bunkers, unexploded mines. The greatest generation is still delivering packages, even from beyond. The pandemic even left its mark on beaches, with face masks washing up everywhere from Hong Kong to California. Future archaeologists will think we had a very specific way of protecting our chins. And let's not forget the 29,000 rubber ducks lost at sea in 1992 that are still washing up on beaches today. They've traveled farther than most people's retirement plans. So next time you're at the beach complaining about a little seaweed touching your foot, just remember it could be a creepy hairball, a World War II mine, or a grand piano instead. I'm Patrick Gutfield. We made the show with the help of AI, and that's the weird, weird world of beaches.
It is the world's most secretive election. When a pope dies, ancient traditions begin. A silver hammer, a destroyed ring, over 100 cardinals locked away from the world, choosing the next leader of 1 billion faithful. White smoke. The path to a new pope, from Caloroga Shark Media, wherever you get your podcasts.